George is ready to shock the world. He's 16-0. The man hasn't fought since 2012. He's ready to go. Watch out, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, and all others. And that's all I gotta say on that shit.
Most people think when you fight and prepare for a fight, you just wake up, run, then you go to the gym after you're done running, come back, eat, then you go back to sleep. Then you go to the gym for a couple hours, and then go hang out the rest of the day, play video games or whatever you do. But the reality is, like, if you really want to become successful and compete at the highest level, when you're champ or when you have money, you can have a chef. You can have somebody stretch you. You can have an assistant to run errands for you. You can have all these things. But until then, you got to cook for yourself. Eating, fueling yourself when you work out, is so important. So you got to learn how to cook. You got to learn about nutrition. You got to buy your own supplements. You got to make sure you remind yourself to eat on a schedule. And honestly, it takes a lot of energy. Then you got to eat the food. The amount of self-care, being your own chef, being your own therapist, physical therapist. But number one, like having to be your own chef. I feel like that's like the one thing that people don't understand is, number one, so important and also hard to do. When they see like every day you got to eat 3 or 4 times a day, people tap out. So you got to do it yourself. Everybody likes the idea of, man, he's gonna be the heavyweight champion of the world. They like the idea of that, of course. But when they look at the amount of work and dedication and time that has to be committed to it, they feel a little bit differently. My daughter, she talks about me being a champ all the time, but she wants my attention at all times. My wife, same thing, loves me, doesn't want me to get hurt, doesn't want me to box, but also wants me to pursue my dreams. My brother doesn't want me to fight at all, even though he's probably the one that can help me develop my career the best. He knows the industry, he knows the sport. It's hard for him to be involved in it because I could get hurt. I could come back and not be the same guy. I could die in the ring. Everybody knows that. These things happen. People die in the ring 2 or 3 times a year, or just get, severe head injury. And nobody wants to be a part of that. But once again, everybody likes the idea of it. I can go on and on. I think the biggest thing is people don't understand the amount of commitment it takes. Energy, sleep, eating, everything has to be in line. You also got to carry yourself a certain type of way. If you're going to be the champ, you can't be the champ, act like the champ just when you're in the ring. You gotta kind of do that at all times throughout the day. I would say there's a lot of people are holding me back from being able to focus. I would say I'm one of those people too.